This is just a look at this kind of like a new style of heater. I first saw these 3 years ago at a kind of high-end home heating store in Ithaca, New York. And I thought it was kind of cool. At first I thought it was like a flat screen TV, but it's actually a wall-mounted heater. And I'll just flip it off here. Actually, let me just show you the controls. The controls are over here on the side. And it's pretty simple to operate. I'll just power it down and let you look at it. So basically what you're looking at is the top of the heater here, and it is about, I'd say about 5 inches deep, and this part up here you need to make sure you don't cover because that's where your heat comes out, but actually the whole thing kind of warms up just like any heater. And I'm using a flashlight here just so you can see inside the heater, and it has just some kind of like faux logs, you know, and it's almost like the old-fashioned ant farm or something like that. But I'll show you when it kicks on. It kicks on and obviously has a light and just this kind of effect, which is completely real looking. It is, you know, everyone I've shown this to, they just think, whoa, that's cool, and then they usually say, what is that? And they think it's my TV. That's because it just has this kind of illusion thing built into it. They're cool, really cool looking. They also put off pretty good heat. And as you can see, this one right now is on the floor in this room. We're still trying to figure out where to mount this thing up. But it comes with a mount, and the trick with the mount is that, you know, this thing weighs about, maybe 10, 12, 15 pounds. You gotta hit your studs on your mount just to make sure that it is nice and solid. But I think it's cool. If you're into like the idea of a heater being both utilitarian and having an aesthetic dimension, this guy is the way to go. It's a lot of fun and also practical. And then if you're curious about what it's like to mount this thing, super easy, much harder to mount a flat screen TV. All you gotta do is hang this bracket on the wall. And what this is a cleat. And so when this is on your wall, you just, level it up, put it where you want it, and it just attaches to the back of the heater and it just hangs right there. So it's a very simple mount. Like I said, screws that will embed all the way into your studs or mollies will do the trick on this mount. So it's a pretty straight up mount. I was glad to see that. A big heater like that, you might think, man, it's going to take me forever to put that thing up, but it's really not that big a deal. You can do it with a level and a drill and a good strong screwdriver. This is just a look at this kind of like a new style of heater. I first saw these 3 years ago at a kind of high-end home heating store in Ithaca, New York. And I thought it was kind of cool. At first I thought it was like a flat screen TV, but it's actually a wall-mounted heater.